We have a couple new updates regarding the animal farm, how things are going with their revisions, as well as when we could potentially see the launch to take place. It has been extended out a little bit further, just so you guys are aware. We have that information shared here from Forex Shark himself, coming from Telegram. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. So first up here, we can see Forex Shark calls. He says, we are preparing for public testing. Keep in mind, this came out yesterday. We are preparing for public testing. We are not using the normal test net. We are using our own side chain, which is a current fork of Binance Smart Chain, so that all of the contracts we deployed are in the exact state on the side chain that they are in right now on mainnet. This way, we have a perfect test environment. This means testers must have hard hat experience and be competent. We will write a short guide on how to set up the test environment for the people who want to test. There will be a bug bounty as well. Please DM at original BP for testing requests. The new audit of our adjusted code is progressing well and will be made public when it's ready before launch. They told us it will be ready by Tuesday, but it's a lot. Everything has been heavily tested on our end, and so far the auditors have not found any issues, but I'll know more by tomorrow. I want to have a few of these things set in stone and then give a confident launch date based on them so we can promote it properly. We are done with the work though, so it's not going to be long. Most likely either Thursday or next Tuesday at the very latest, suggesting a week later. In the meantime, the public will be testing the finalized code, so that should give everyone confidence that all the work is done. That was the post as of yesterday. Now, as far as for the new post today, and by the way, shout outs to Charlene Ronson, posts a lot of these updates for people on the Twitter side in case you don't use the Telegrams. So it says here, everything is being tested right now on a current fork of mainnet. This means from a development and deployment standpoint, we are 100% ready for launch. As you know, I was not going to make a change to the project without getting it audited and extensive testing. Okay, so I want to stress this again, guys. From a development and deployment standpoint, 100% ready for launch. That's good. But a lot of people want to have security mindset. So, a security mind, right? So right here, what we're talking about is it getting audited and a very thorough set of testing. Goes on to say, I have a meeting tomorrow with the auditing firm where we will get the results of our new audit. Based on everything that's being said here, it sounds like things are going great. So I would assume that the audit is going to turn out really well, but we'll have to wait to see. That looks like they could be getting their information tomorrow. Hopefully the auditors are not dropping the ball and they're actually doing this in a timely manner, but they're also being thorough at the same time. Goes on to say, also I have a marketing meeting tomorrow where we will put in place our plan moving forward with the adjusted timeline, as well as a meeting with 2 writers who will be producing weekly updates for our ecosystem on Medium. So marketing, if you guys are concerned about that because of the delay with the Animal Farms launch, guess what? Looks like that they're going to be pushing hard with additional marketing here. So they say they have a meeting with 2 writers, 2 different people who will be producing weekly updates for our ecosystem on Medium. So I don't know if that necessarily means right here that they're going to have 1 article each week coming out on Medium, and it has to do with the animal farm, with the drip network, whatever new features that could be getting discussed here, the dog pound, the dogs of fortune, I should say, the scratchies, all of those different elements that we've talked about in the past, we could see those taking place. So I don't know if they're necessarily saying that by having 2 writers, they can more consistently get 1 new article out each week, or if they're trying to say here that you could potentially be seeing 2 articles by 2 different writers each week. I would be looking at it more in the sense that you're more likely to have 1 per week. Goes on to say here, our updated launch date right now is November 1st. I will be able to speak to this date confidently tomorrow after audit meeting. So is November 1st fully confirmed? Well, guys, it's Forex Shark. I'm laughing about it, and it's kind of a sad thing that I'm laughing about it, but you look at the history, it doesn't hit the dates. So past date didn't really get hit. Does that mean that this following one could get hit? Well, I mean, eventually at some point they do actually release things. We know this because we have the stuff that has come out already in the past, the drip token itself, and then you've also got the Animal Farm when it first had launched, although that had some of its own issues, hence why we're at where we're at now. But then you had the pig token, and then they went to go ahead and add in the new elements for the pig token, and guess what? That finally went out. So we're very close, especially based on this verbiage right here. November 1st is 8 days away. 8 days away. That gives people time to prepare for this. It's the end of the month. Some of you guys, maybe the way that you're getting paid, you might be able to make some adjustments in case you wanted to be able to jump in on this. Whereas before, maybe some people were like, well, I wanted to be in it, but I don't get paid just yet, so now I can't do it. Well, okay, look at it that way. There's a handful of people that could potentially jump on this opportunity now, given the fact of a time change. So glass half empty or glass half full circumstance, right? Another thing too, you look at the drip token price. Drip's price is quite low. If people wanted to come in and buy it at a low, cheap price, here's your opportunity. Why is the price low? I can ask the same thing. Why is Bitcoin low? Why is Ethereum low? Why is XYZ cryptocurrency low? Why is these stocks low? It's not just drip. Yes, substantially drip's price is down by comparison. Drip also rewards in a 1% daily interest. The fact that it still exists, given this long bear market that we've had, given the fact that drip's only been around for a little bit over a year, I think that's a huge testament to the design structure of this and the fact that it's able to withhold the storm. And that's before we roll out all these other mechanisms, which is included with the Animal Farm, that helps relieve that selling pressure. Because remember, the price goes down because people are selling. So you take off that selling pressure, then you're less likely to see the price go down. You're more likely to see the price go up, especially when people start reaping the benefits. They're sharing it on social media. They're talking to their friends about it. Then what does that create? FOMO, the fear of missing out. Hype drives in. Hype is what drives and propels a lot of this price action. And having a strong designed ecosystem, which is what, to me, in my opinion, again, I'm not a financial advisor. Looking at the stuff that Forex Shark is doing, I think it's very intelligent. It uses a lot of leverage from other additional points so that not everything is just all reliant upon stuff that Forex Shark himself have built. So I'm talking about like liquidity pairings, that kind of a thing. But anyways, so I'm very bullish on this. I'm curious to see how things play out after the launch of the Animal Farm. How is it going to play out for the dog and the pig tokens? I'm especially curious to see how it's going to impact that of the drip side, the drip token. And if you guys want to participate with drip, get 1% interest per day. I have a link down in the description below, my referral address. You guys can go ahead and use that if you'd like to opt in. And that's what I got for you guys. So November 1st, 8 days away, gives time for a little bit more, gives more time for some more people. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you guys so much. Double shout out thank you to my Patreon supporters. We got Victor Vegas, WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also thank you to my YouTube members for your support. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless. Again, not a financial advisor. Please go do your own research. We'll see you in the next episode.